Right, Road Traffic authorities have issued a stern warning to motorists travelling on the roads this Easter weekend. Road Traffic authorities are clamping down on drunk drivers. Many holidaymakers are making their way down to their destinations. For a traffic update now, we're joined by Road Traffic Inspectorate Director Victor Chetty. Mr. Chetty, good afternoon to you. Thank you so very much for agreeing to speak to us here on SABC News. Good afternoon, Mr. Chetty.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. All right. So, of course, one does expect at this time of year that there would be heavy traffic volumes around, heading towards KZN. Talk to us about what's happening currently. What are the roads looking like at this time? And what have been the major issues since people started to kind of take that trip down to KZN?
Thank you very much. Yes. As of the 1st of April, 2,000 vehicles came into the province, and as the province, our Premier Cecil Sikalela, and our MEC, Ms. Neliswa Peggy Nkonyeni, launched Operation Vala, and we are currently active with various programs and projects and enforcement strategies. The challenge we faced as a province is with the lockdown and restriction on alcohol as of the 2nd of April, we are picking up a lot of motorists who are failing to comply with the law in terms of drinking and driving. Just in the 2 days, 1st and 2nd of April, we arrested 58 motorists for driving under the influence of alcohol. The highest reading was 1,58, which is sometimes more than the legal limit.
Sure.
And that is causing a problem in the province, and we are concerned. We arrested a motorist driving at 170 kilometers on the N2 Tanzini highway. So what we are saying and observing is our motoring public are not adhering to the laws. So what we're going to do is continue with Operation Vala, and if you fail to comply with the laws of the land, you will spend time sleeping in a police cell.
Yeah, and I mean, this is an issue that we battle with year after year. Funny enough, it's as though you anticipated the next question I was going to ask. I was going to ask about the issue of DUIs, and if you're still having this issue, given the number of programs that you've put in place, and of course you're talking about Operation Vala. I mean, what more must be done for motorists to stop this drinking and driving, particularly on long distance trips where we know that accidents can happen at any time?
That's correct. And what we are saying, and our principals are preaching to the motoring public, is we need to be collective in our responsibility on road safety.
Yeah.
As authorities, we are specialists in terms of enforcing the law, but we will arrest you. So as citizens of the country and the province and visitors coming into the province, you must be collective in your responsibility on road safety. You need to reduce your speed. You need to ensure your vehicle is roadworthy to embark on a journey. And when your climate changes, you need to reduce speed and keep to a reasonable following distance. Now, this is what motorists fail to do. Yes, the Zulu Kingdom is a beautiful place to be at this time of the year, you know, with various activities taking place.
Yeah.
But when you drive a vehicle on a public road, you need to be collective in your responsibility. There are two factors. One, to drive on a public road is not a right, it's a privilege. And to have a driver's license, it's not a right, it's a privilege. So these two privileges can be taken away from you as a motorist.
Yeah. And finally, Mr. Chetty, I can imagine that at this time there is very high police presence, road traffic authorities all over that long road to KZN. I'm assuming there will also be surprise spots. I mean, as a motorist myself, I kind of have an idea where traffic cops will be stationed. So I wonder if you've kind of shifted things around just so that, you know, you throw off some of those motorists who don't want to adhere to the rules.
Flo and the citizens of the country, it is very clear in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, we do have average speed over distances, and we do have fixed sites in terms of speed enforcement, and we have officials with speed. So there's no secret to it.
Yeah.
Every stretch of road you drive in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, you are monitored electronically and by officers on the road.
All right. Mr. Chetty, thank you for speaking to us, and good luck on those roads. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, that is Road Traffic Inspectorate Director, Mr. Victor Chetty. They're talking about the route to KZN and, of course, telling us about some drivers who aren't adhering to the rules, particularly when it comes to drunk driving. And, of course, we do certainly plead here as well at SABC News to please, be careful and don't drink and drive. It's such an obvious, but obviously it's still happening.